Hi guys, the Kitchen Fairy here, and today I have a recipe for another baking, which is another bread, but this is not using sourdough starter. This recipe is to make Roti Unyil. This is Indonesian sweet buns. Roti means bread, while Unyil is a size that is smaller than small, so it's like bite size. Like this one, for example, this is cinnamon rolls, but it's a small cinnamon rolls. It's fluffy and soft, but in the recipe, roti unyil is not just one type of bread, but it's various type of bread. Usually when you get a box of roti unyil, inside there will be cornbread, and then hot dog bread, cinnamon rolls, chocolate bread, and just various flavor of bread. So in this video you will see about 4 different of breads in one plate. Check out the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye. So what I have here is two cups of all-purpose flour mixed with 1 cup of bread flour, which then we mix with melted margarine, about half cup, vegan margarine. Well, you can use plant-based, dairy-free, or dairy margarine, whichever you prefer. And also about the yeast mixture too. So for the yeast mixture, mix in half cup of sugar with 500 gram of liquid, lukewarm. So that liquid can be water or nut milk or dairy milk, or even powdered coconut milk mixed with water, or full milk powder mixed with water, or skim milk powder mixed with water. So once the liquid is mixed with sugar, then you sprinkle for 1 envelope of active dry yeast, which is about 2 teaspoon and 2 teaspoon and quarter, so of active dry yeast. You want to bloom the yeast first, so leave that in the counter for 5 to 10 minutes. And once the yeast is ready, you just mix the 2 flours with melted vegan margarine and the yeast. Now that it's mixed, we're gonna let it rest covered with cling wrap for about 1 hour. Now after resting for an hour, we're gonna add 1 more cup of bread flour. And after this, we're gonna knead it. Forgot to mention, we also add half teaspoon each of baking powder and baking soda. Then we knead it. Dump your dough on flour surface, and we're gonna knead it again for about 1 minute. Now, basically, why we need it 1 minute and on flour surface, because the dough is on the wet side, which is okay, because you don't need additional flour or anything, just floured surface. And now that it's kind of coated by the flour on your working surface, you can shape it whatever you wish. You can then fill it with whatever you wish as well. I'm gonna just make some portion because I'm gonna shape them differently. Otherwise, you can just make them as rolls or buns, whichever you prefer. Working on a portion, don't forget to cover your dough, the other dough, with clean towels so they don't get dry. I rolled one portion and I'm gonna make it as cinnamon rolls. So you just have to brush with melted margarine and then sprinkle with sugar and cinnamon powder and of course raisin. Now after you fill up, you roll and slice, you want to make small slices because they are called mini bread, right? So the slices should be small, like it's just bite size. And then we're just gonna put it on our baking pan. You just want to wrap them and put them aside while you are working on the rest of the dough. I'm gonna fill it with banana. So I have banana here, so flat and slice into 4 portions. Then we're just gonna put the banana on the center and roll it up. So what you're gonna do, slice this banana into 4, just one banana. Place the banana like that, and you can add sugar or brown sugar, it's up to you. And then we're gonna make a slice here and then we're gonna roll it. You want to roll from this side to this side, so like this. There we go. To mention, to make it more tastier, you can brush this side with vegan margarine and then roll it. That can also help for the end of the dough to attach nicely. Another one, I'm just gonna knead a little chocolate chips and make it like a bun. Now that all the dough are used up, you just want to rest them for 45 to 1 hour or until doubled in size a little or much. And then you can brush them with brown sugar dissolved in a little nut milk or water to brush them to get the nice brown top, or you can brush them with maple syrup, or if you don't have any allergies, or you can consume egg, you can brush them with egg yolk. So what I have here is a block of brown sugar that I'm just gonna mix it with a little milk, and I'm using the bowl that I use for melting the vegan margarine, so that's why you saw some oily there. But anyways, I have a hardened brown sugar, but this is gonna be the wash for the top of some of the buns. So if you remember, the buns are banana filled chocolate chips and cinnamon rolls. So this is for the banana. Well, you can also brush the chocolate chips, but otherwise this is for the banana. Oven's ready. We're gonna bake the cinnamon roll first, and it's on preheated 375 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. So what I have is the chocolate chips, and then cinnamon rolls, and then the banana, and then this is the last buns. That one wasn't even brushed with anything, and it's brown too, so it's nice.